Hi Leo, welcome to May. This is Teresa from Tarot by T. Before I get started on your reading, I want to call in some good energy, create some sacred space. And I want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. Thank you for those who've left comments. I love reading all of them. And if you're new, welcome. And thank you for those who've ordered readings. I've enjoyed meeting and working with all of you. And so let's see what's coming up for May for Leo. We have a new moon in Taurus and a full moon in Scorpio on May 18th. The new moon's on the 4th. And I'll get into the astrology in a little bit. But for now, let's see what's going on for Leo. What does Leo need to know about love and relationships in the month of May 2019? What does Leo need to know about love and relationships for the month of May 2019? What does Leo need to know? Okay, let's see. The Temperance card. The Sun. The Seven of Pentacles. Page of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. The King of Wands. Justice. The Tower. The Page of Cups. Interesting. So, temperance is about finding balance between, it's like learning how to blend both sides, learning how to not go to extremes, to find the middle ground, to find a win, to create win-win situations or compromise. So it could be in a relationship, you're going to have to meet someone halfway. You can't have it all your way, and they can't have it all their way. You're going to have to negotiate and find a middle ground where you can both be happy and make concessions. And I feel like you have the potential to be with someone. The Sun is a great card. It could mean marriage in a relationship. It can mean connecting with someone that you really enjoy. You have a lot of fun when you're with them. It also can mean that whatever troubles you're experiencing, there's a solution. Things are going to be okay. And it can mean that, with the Temperance card, you're connecting with someone that you're really compatible with. You may be very different, but you know how to blend your energies together so that you have the right mix. This is a card of alchemy, this Temperance card. It's about, blending the energies. If you look at this card, there's like fluid going back and forth. It's kind of, a little of this, a little of that. You're trying to find the right mix. And to produce the gold. You're creating gold. You're joining together with someone so that, like, individually you're not as powerful as when you are together. And together you produce magic and gold. This is also a card of the Archangel Michael, so you're protected during this time. You're being spiritually guided. You might feel like called to do something or to connect with someone. You're finding, you're hearing that inner voice. And the Sun is a great card. So I think May, there's going to be some changes in May, major change, but the outcome could be positive. You could be feeling more hopeful. You could be having more fun. Like here with the Seven of Pentacles, you may have planted some seeds. Maybe you started a relationship, you're not sure where it's going, you're not sure how it's going to work out. The Page of Wands represents, messages, good news. You're either contacting someone or they're contacting you. Because I feel like you want to send a message to someone. Maybe you're trying to contact someone. And I don't know, you're kind of wondering, is anything going to come of this? Is anything going to come out of this? The Queen of Pentacles is in your future. This could be, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is a woman, if this is a person, the Queen of Pentacles represents someone who has a very abundant mentality. She represents wealth and abundance and generosity. She's not afraid, she works hard for her money, but she shares things with her friends and the people that she cares about. And she likes to be surrounded by material things that makes her feel secure. She knows how to enjoy her possessions. Her possessions are important to her. And she could be if this is someone that you know, she could be thinking of the past and reminiscing. So maybe you've lost contact with someone. Because I'm seeing the Four of Swords. Like, someone might be needing to rest or to heal. Maybe you've come through a difficult time. Because with the Tower here, there could be some type of breakdown in communication or breakdown. Things are changing. And major changes have to happen before you can experience the sun. So it could be some kind of health issue that you're dealing with, and you're like maybe recovering from an illness, or someone that you're close to, and you realize you have to make major changes in your lifestyle. Here you have the King of Wands. It's like your energy is restricted, or you're afraid to show your leadership ability. You're afraid to take action. I think this is you, the King of Wands, the Leo. Because the King of Wands is a leader. King of Wands has a presence when he comes into the room. But this is in your negative thinking sector. So it's like you're afraid to show who you are. You're afraid to be that person, that leader, that person who helps others, who mentors others. Maybe you're not feeling up to it. You haven't been feeling... You have to work on some health issues. Or you could be dealing with some legal issues. The Justice card here is in your environment. This can also represent a fair outcome or some type of karmic connection. Maybe you want to have some type of closure. Maybe there's some type of karmic connection that you're wanting to work out with someone. Or you're waiting you're waiting to hear the outcome of a legal situation. So if you're in a relationship and you're going through a divorce, there could be a favorable outcome or a fair decision. But it could also mean justice. A decision is made in your favor. So if you're wanting to connect with someone, they may decide to give you another chance, or there could be you want to make up for something. You want to balance the scales. So if you're in a relationship where there's been an imbalance, you want to make things right. You want to have a fair outcome. You want to you want to settle the situation, settle the karma. The Tower is in your wish fulfillment sector. So to get what you want, you're going to have to go make some major changes. The Tower represents waking up. Maybe you're waking up to the reality of something and you're realizing, hey, I can't keep going on like this. I've got to make some major changes. So if you're in a relationship where you're not happy, or you're in some type of situation where you're on the wrong path, the Tower can break that down. So if you're doing something that's detrimental to your life and your life path, the Tower can take that away. You can go through a major change. But when you come out of it, after the dust settles, you have the opportunity to rebuild in a better direction. And so there's hope with the Sun, that after all the dust settles, after this major transformation and major change, everything's going to be okay. You have this message of love. There's love here with the Page of Cups. This is a love message, or a love, like maybe you want to tell someone how you really feel. You want to communicate your love to that person. Maybe you feel like you've been separated from someone and you want to reconnect. Whatever it is, because you're remembering the good times and you want to recreate that. But there has to be some major change in the middle of that. You have to make changes to get back to the sun, to get back to that sense of where you're having fun and you're enjoying life again. and you're surrounded and you're with someone that you really care about. Because this Sun, this is a great card. It's about two people who are just having fun, just enjoying life. They're so good for each other. And for some reason you might have been separated from this person. Maybe there was some kind of a sense of injustice. Someone wasn't treated fairly, or something happened that broke the relationship apart. And you're wanting to repair it and reconnect. So you can make things right, but it's going to involve major change. So let's see what the astrology has to say. The new moon, if you're a Leo, is happening in your 10th house. Now that's the house of career and also status, your public life. So you have an opportunity to have a new beginning. It could be a career success thing. It could be something on the job where you have an opportunity for a new beginning. But it could also mean a change in status where you're going from one state to another. Like if you're single, you could be getting married, or if you're married, you could be getting divorced. Whatever it is, you're changing your status. Your public image is changing. Neptune is supporting this moon from the 8th house. So maybe you have to confront some demons. Maybe you have a problem with drugs or alcohol or something. There's something that you have to deal with, some type of addiction. And if you can deal with, you're being supported. You can make a new start. You can make real changes. You could be obsessed with something that is interfering with your life in some way. Maybe fears, whatever it is, blocks to intimacy. Something that you have to work on. Maybe you need some psychological counseling to help you overcome fears about connecting with someone on an intimate level. Especially since you have the North Node in Cancer in the 12th house. And this Neptune is trining the North Node. So you have some psychological issues you have to work on. But you can achieve healing at this time. If you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to confront what's hidden, your blockage, the blind spots, you can really make some positive changes. And it could lead to a new beginning in relationships, in love. Because you have Jupiter going through the 5th house. And Mars is in the 11th house. That's like taking action, making a dream, trying to, take action to make a dream real. And with Jupiter in the 5th, it brings you luck and optimism when it comes to romance and children and creativity. I mean, you can have a new beginning. But you have some issues to work out within yourself. There's some 12th house issues or psychological issues, hidden things that are hidden you have to bring to the surface and face them and deal with them. And that will bring healing to your life. Now the full moon happens 4th house, and then the sun is in the 10th house with Mercury. You also have Venus and Uranus in the 10th house. So there could be some unexpected developments in career and in love with Venus and Uranus in the 10th house. Maybe it's someone you're working with you might find attractive, or there could be... Uranus brings change out of the blue when you least expect it. So there could be some sudden development that changes your status in some way. Like you might meet someone that you really feel passionate about. And it changes your life direction. And it could be that you meet them through the work that you do, or it could be, that's possible. Because Pluto's going through, but you also have some changes, because Pluto's going through the 6th house. You have to make some changes in the way you take care of yourself, your health, and how much you're willing to give in service to others, because you might be giving too much and you're not taking care of yourself. So you want to be careful that you're not overgiving, that you're not burning out. You have to take care of yourself with Pluto in the 6th. Pluto can bring some stuff up that needs to be taken care of health-wise. You might have some issue that's been developing for a long time and you're not paying attention to it. So you need to, go for... It's a good time to go for a checkup and make sure everything's operating, everything's going good, that you don't have any kind of hidden health issue that you've been avoiding. But, you know, as far as you could have some serious career success, and you can be creating a relationship that's going to change your life in some way. You could be connecting with someone that where you might want to make a commitment, or you might want to, they're going to be very important to you. Or the work that you do is bringing you joy. You have a chance to start a new path where you're going to really enjoy the work that you do. But you're also going to have to make some changes in your health and your habits. And anything that's been blocking you from success, you have to go, you know, so it's a good time to go for counseling, or to see, you know, to get a checkup, you know, to just make sure that everything is in good working order, that you're not, you know, it's a time of healing. And through healing, you're, you know, all these things, it's going to bring this success and love into your life. So you could start out, you could have some kind of minor crisis in May, but then the outcome is, you know, like new awareness. And you can, if you make these changes, if you're willing to change and get on a healthier path, it could bring more love and success into your life. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Leo. And if you'd like a private reading, just click on the link in the description box. In the meantime, have a wonderful May. And embrace these surprising changes. There's going to be some surprises, and they could be pleasant surprises. Venus connecting with Uranus, you know, you could connect with someone unexpectedly and have feelings come up out of nowhere. So embrace the changes. Don't be afraid to fix whatever's not working. Get on a healthier path. Take time out to heal yourself. You know, if you need rest, take that rest. If you need to address a health issue, address it, so that you have the strength and the energy to embrace any opportunities that are coming your way in May. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Leo, and I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now.